It is revenue in motion with no intent of slowing down anytime soon, even as Safaricom's market share shrank 1.6% to stand at 64.7% as at December 2015. While 18 firms listed on NSE issued profit warnings, Safaricom has bypassed economic slowdown witnessed between second quarter and fourth quarter of 2015 to add 6.23 billion shillings to its net income. This represents a 19.6% growth on the 31.9 billion shillings net profit it announced last year.
The business generated in excess of 186 billion shillings in revenues. That's the equivalent to 3% of Kenya's GDP. We invested just over 32 billion shillings in the network.
Service revenue surged 13.8% to 177.78 billion shillings. Voice is still the largest revenue source, accounting for 49% of total revenue, Safaricom earning 7.1 billion shillings alone from calls made to its network.
We continue to achieve good growth across all our service revenue segments, achieving a compound annual growth rate of 15% over the last 4 years.
Increasing use of internet-enabled devices helped revenue from data rise 42% to 21.15 billion shillings. MPESA, which has enhanced financial services access in the country, raked in 41.5 billion shillings, backed by 16.6 million active monthly users. A point to note is that MPESA is now handling transactions equivalent to 38% of the country's GDP. This is bound to grow further from the current 5.29 trillion shillings worth of transactions, leveraging on increased use of utility payments.
There are a number of banks who have approached us, and they're all looking to do different things because we don't necessarily want to cannibalize the business. So we're currently working with a number of banks, I think about 19 banks actually. We're currently integrating Leap and MPESA real-time merchant settlements, for example. So there are a number of banks we're working with, and these are all the bigger banks, obviously, because the banking sector is not in a great shape today.
Bad loans on Mshwari and KCB MPESA platforms were 1.93% and 3.6% respectively last year. The board recommends 76 cents per share dividend payout, which amounts to 30.48 billion shillings. Ronald Willie, News Hour Business.